Do you want more qualified leads in your business? Then you're going to love this week's business book review, Scorecard Marketing by Daniel Priestley. Now, before I even get into this review, I feel very comfortable making a blanket statement about the author, Daniel Priestley. Read all of his books, right? They are all 5 out of 5. I've already reviewed his first book, Key Person of Influence, and the link is inside the description of this video. But seriously, this guy is an entrepreneurial genius. He is so wise as a business owner at such a young age, I just want to punch him in the face. And I can say that, by the way, because he's also a dear friend of mine for, I don't know, maybe 20 some odd years. I'm not sure. Anyway, if I didn't take this opportunity to kind of compliment him in a backhanded way, I really wouldn't be a good buddy. Now, just because we're friends, that doesn't mean I'm going to go easy on him and not make some criticisms in this book. I am, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But just know that with this critique is an underlying level of massive respect for his business acumen and the quality of all of his business advice. This book is different from his first 4 books, which cover business from a more strategic approach. And this book, I feel, kind of takes a singular tactical approach on one part of the business, which is arguably one of the most important, and that's lead generation. Scorecard Marketing is a how-to book for creating surveys, questionnaires, personality profile tests, and all of the other type of what are you tests that have become incredibly popular in the world of marketing. It gives you the thinking behind how to design a great questionnaire to get pre-qualified leads into your business, and even more specifically, how to use his accompanying software that he's developed called ScoreApp. And this would be my only criticism. Still, Macy and I give this book a 5 out of 5 head tilts for the content of the book. But if I were to criticize anything, I'd say that it's not as deep as his 4 other books. Those books still revolve around services that his companies provide, but they don't require you to buy the services in order to implement the strategies. This book, however, really does encourage you throughout the entire book to utilize his scorecard marketing software called ScoreApp. So I found myself sort of feeling like, okay, I get it. You have a software to do this. I've seen the link. But to counter that criticism, listen, if you're in the market for developing some sort of scorecard to generate leads in your business, then you are naturally going to want to buy his software that can do it, making this book the absolute perfect solution for knowing what makes a great scorecard engaging and effective. And to not offer a software would in many ways, I think, be a disservice for this book. This is why my opening line was asking you if you want more qualified leads. If the answer to that question is yes, then this book is perfect. Get it, read it, then get the software, right? And get on with attracting great leads. I use the ScoreApp software to create customized reading lists for business owners so that they don't have to waste their time reading books that are irrelevant to their stage of business. So if you haven't already done so, click the link in the description to go to my questionnaire and you'll get a demonstration of just how slick this ScoreApp software is. And as a bonus, you're going to get a curated list of books that I recommend for you specific to the stage that you're at in the entrepreneurial journey. Here are some excerpts from the book that really jumped out at me. If you have leads flowing in, you can solve almost any other problem. You are still in a manufacturing business, but now you must manufacture the demand. You must create a predictable assembly line that produces interested people who are excited to engage with your business. If they can see a clear and credible path of least resistance leading them to their desired reality, they want to take it. Tension sets the scene for a sale to be made. A path of least resistance creates the action. The truth is, your customers won't remember what you did last month. People need to see things multiple times before they see it for the first time. You know, in today's self-obsessed world, marketing a scorecard to your perfect lead just makes sense. The desire to better understand ourselves, it's baked into our psyche. This book and the accompanying ScoreApp software capitalizes on that innate need and can give your business the competitive edge that it needs to attract the right set of eyes onto your company. Get the book, get the app, and get on with your business. If you read the book, please let me know what you think and even share some of your favorite lines in the comments below. In fact, also use the comment section to recommend a book that you think I might enjoy. Some of my favorite books have come from recommendations from people that I respect. So make those comments, all right? Also, by the way, if you like these reviews, then you might want to hit subscribe and turn on the notifications so that the next time I release a review, you're going to be one of the first to know. Coming up, I'm going to be reviewing How to Make a Few $billion by Brad Jacobs and Before You Say Anything by Victoria Wellman. Until then, let's both try a little harder to be a little better. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch that book review. If you liked it, I think you might like this one as well. Check it out.